So today I'm gonna do a Hebrew definition, Hebrew definitions for the word spirit. And I'll say before the thing even gets going that you might be surprised. So we'll get to it. Of course, I got to share the screen, but I'm curious if y'all knew what I'm going to show you. A lot of people know the basics, but probably not what I'm going to show you. Hit this button real quick. There we go. So spirit occurs over 400 times in the KJV from my memory, but looking at the Hebrew and Greek, we only have five results, really four results for the Hebrew and Aramaic, because H7307 and 7308 are the same spelling without vowels, which I don't count. So it will be pronounced the same without vowels. So it's the same word. So that's why I say four instead of five. So we'll start with the first one, which is 5397. The reason I'm not getting the two above is because they say familiar spirit or spirits, and that's not exactly what I'm looking for. Plus, I already covered familiar spirits in my previous Hebrew definition, so I thought, why go over it again? But I also thought about the need to go over it again for this video to cover all the spirits, but I don't know. So 5397, this word can be pronounced Nashama, and it's from 5395, Nasham. What's this, 5397? 5390. Okay, just checking. Sometimes it's words that's around them that's the same as well. So they translate this word as inspiration, souls, spirit, blast, and breath. If I said that properly. Breath and breathe kind of throw me off, but I believe it's breath. So outline of biblical usage says breath, spirit, breath of God, breath of man, every breathing thing. Let me see, then it says, so maybe it's breathe. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong, but then it says spirit, spirit of man. Then the definitions for the strong say a puff, i.e., wind. The more I read it, the more it seems like I should be saying breathe instead of breath. But I'm thinking about breathe with the E at the end, so I'm thinking like, well, but anyway. So it says angry or vital, breath, divine, inspiration. That goes together, divine inspiration. Intellect or an animal. And then it says blast, breath, breatheth, inspiration, soul, or spirit. Of course, I'm skipping the BDB. The GC9 doesn't have that much. It says breath, spirit, A, the spirit of God, imparting life and wisdom. IQ, the Hebrew phrase, Ruach, Alahayim. Then we got Job 32:8 and 33:4, compare 26:4. B, the spirit of man, soul. Then they give a Greek word. Then it says compare Napash, number 2. And then it says Genesis 2:7. I definitely was thinking about that one. Job 27:3. And then it says, hey, my phone ring. Why my phone? Whatever. So what was I at? A living creature. Animans. Then it says IQ Nafesh again. Number 3, Deuteronomy 20:16. Joshua 10:40. Sorry, I forgot to say once used of the mind. Proverbs 20:27. 2. The panting of those who are angry, used of the anger of God. That makes sense. That made me think about somebody who's angry and they be breathing real hard. It would be interesting to see it used in a sentence, but I went back. So Genesis 2:7 says, "And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life." And the word breath is the word in Hebrew here, which is, I forgot, so let me check. Nashama, because I was thinking something else. Okay, Nashama. I had to check first. So when it says breathe, well, breath, no, breathe. Let me see. No, breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, which is breath right there. That's the word Nashama. And man became a living soul. We got another one, Genesis 7:22. All in whose nostrils was the breath, Nashama, of life, of all that was in the land, in the dry land died. Now let me go back. Another word. So we got one of the main words for spirit here, which is H7307. But it's a few of them. We got H7306. No. It is supposed to be Ruach, but they had a typo right there. I could be wrong. I'm gonna have to verify that with the book. So H7304, Ruach, H7305, Ruach, H7306. It's spelled here, Raya, but I'm gonna check a book and verify that they got that right, because I think it's a typo error. It's supposed to be Ruach from my memory. I'm gonna check. 7307 Ruach, 7308 Ruach, and that's it. So we're starting at 7308. This one is translated as spirit, wind, and mind. And the definitions are the same thing. Nothing major there. This is the Aramaic one, looks like, because it's all in Daniel. So let me see if this is the Aramaic word. I didn't see anything so far about Aramaic, but it's in Daniel. Oh, there it is. I see it. It's Aramaic. Gotcha. Okay, so let's go to H7307. This one is translated over 300 times in the KJV. They translate it as spirit or spirit, and the reason is there twice. For those who are listening and not seeing it, it's a capital S on one of the spirits and just all lowercase for the other word, spirit. So that's the distinction. Then it says it's also translated as wind, breath, side, mind, blast, vein, air, anger, cool, and courage. And the Strong's definitions, it's a lot of outline of biblical usage there. The Strong's definitions are H7. Oh, well, we already know the number for it. Oh, wait, no, it says it's from H7306, and it can mean wind by resemblance, breath, i.e., sensible, exhaustion. Did I say that right? No. Exhalation. There we go. Sensible exhalation. Figuratively, life, anger, unstanchability. Unstanchability. Let me see. Did I say that right? No, unsubstantiality. There we go. By extension, a region of the sky. Interesting. By a resemblance, spirit, but only of a rational being. And then it says air, anger. Well, probably some of the stuff we already. Oh, it says tempest. Tempest is in there. Then we got wind or whirlwind and some other stuff. So let me go back. I need to see H7306. And they said it's from this word, but it's spelled with a Y in the middle instead of a U or a W. So if I go by how it's spelled here, it will be Rayach, but I think that's a typo. I think it's supposed to be a U in the middle. I haven't verified it yet, but I'll get to it in a moment. But this word is translated as smell, accept, quick understanding, and touch. The Strong's definitions says, now look at this though. It says Raya, see Ruach, and then it says Ruach. a primitive root properly to blow, i.e. breathe, only, literally to smell, or by implication perceive, figuratively to anticipate, enjoy, accept, smell, touch, make up, quick understanding. Okay, now let me go to the next one, 7305, Ruach. This one is translated as space and enlargement. Strong's definition says room, literally, or figuratively, enlargement or space, and that's pretty much it for that. The GC9's dictionary also says it can mean relaxation, liberation from distress. Esther 4:14. Sounds good. Page 3404. This one is translated as refreshed, large. Definitions of the Strong's can mean this is a primitive root identical with 7306, properly to breathe freely, i.e. revive, by implication to have ample room, be refreshed, large. I like that one. And the GC9's dictionary might give us a little bit more. It says to be airy, hence to be spacious, ample, loose. It is spacious to me, i.e. I breathe, I am refreshed. Job 32:30, 1 Samuel 16:23. And that is pretty much it. So the last thing I need to do is just check out this H7306. See if I was right. So H7306. 7306. Now, in here it says the same thing. It says Rayach or Ruach. So in here, it says it could be either one. And it kind of did that same thing in the computerized version as well. But for the top part, it was just mainly Rayach. But that's what it says in my strongest Strongs. So I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm going to get ready for work. And I'll come back later, God willing, and do another definition today to catch up. All right, John. That was the definitions for spirit. The first two on the list I had already went over in my previous video, so I didn't even get them in here for familiar spirits. But I'm out of here, though. Peace be to the saints. I'll see y'all when I see y'all.